Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So there's a lot of back and forthing with the pay per job. A lot of people are a bit confused. They think it's a system that's been implemented. I've done loads of content on this. Go back, listen to the podcast, show people the actual statements from the developers who were sort of working towards getting this. As it stands, the pay per job proposal is just as good as a signaling proposal at this point. If people feel like they need to put a proposal up to nullify it, then by all means, I think people should go ahead and do that. I think it's quite important that if you need that kind of approval, then you should go for it. But if we look at Genuine Labs, they've already gone and proposed through rudimentary means, right? So something to take serious note of is that this system was never something which was supposed to replace all of the spend proposals, all of that kind of thing. It was just an option, right? It was not mandatory. It was optional. It was just an alternative route, so to speak. But people are going to get hung up on it. I'm hung up on it as well. I wanted to see people get paid per job more than anybody. Now, I think at this point, enough is enough. And I've been in LUNC for almost 2 years now, and I've given everything, whether it be my YouTube channel revenue for burning, which was like $7,000, whether it be burn projects, the Let It Burn channel, all of the different things that we've done, the LUNC metric system site that we had up for everybody for so long. We've just been in this for so long, but I'm at a point now where the racism, the bullying, the consistent attacks of like HCC's this mastermind, but you know, he's behind this, he's behind that. Oh, he's getting this $51,000. I'm just kind of tired of it. And like I said, I'm tired of the racism. I'm tired of everything. It's just bruised down to me being attacked or the attacks going on me and, oh, it's all HCC's fault. And I'm just tired of being the center of all of these different people's attacks. So I think the best thing for me to do is just step back, right? Continue validating, continue being there as part of the validating set, doing what all of the other validators are doing that have got seriously high voting power, that are building on Luna, have absolutely no say in this blockchain. I'm just going to have to step back and do that because ultimately I can't deal with this anymore, right? We're all here in crypto to make money. The only difference for me is I don't make money in crypto. I work externally to make money, and I laugh about it. I shouldn't laugh. It's not something I should laugh about, but I laugh about it. I work externally so I can come and do content here, and it shouldn't work like that. Everybody's in crypto to make money, and when I'm seeing people make money off of meme coins and we're all sort of here floundering around LUNC, and this is not to say that I don't believe in the chain, because I do, but I think at this point you've got the L1 task force proposing work, you've got Genuine Labs proposing work, and then also saying they can do the L1's job for half the time, half the cost. That's absolutely brilliant. Thumbs up in my opinion. Let's go for it. If you could do it, propose it, let's get it done. I'm all for forward movement, but I've been trying to push this forward so much that ultimately it all comes back on me. And like I said, I'm tired of the racism. Like really tired of the racism. I'm tired of the consistent attacks. I'm just tired of it. And like I said, this isn't me giving up. This isn't me stepping back. This is just me doing what everybody else is doing. And I'll vote on things. I'll still do videos. I'll still say what I'm thinking and kind of like the routes that I'm possibly thinking. But I'm just going to stop trying to drive this thing and be there at every turn, every bend for everybody. Because like I said, I'm tired of the racism, right? I'm really, really, really tired. This is the one thing that really gets me, is the racism, right? It's not nice, right? I have to wake up to this every single day of just more tweets, more accusations of things that are not even relatively true. Absolutely not true in any sense. And I guess this is what happens to every person who puts themselves in a position where they just want to try and help everybody. They want to be there for everybody. They want to try bring everybody together. Look what happened to Ed. Oh, look what happened to Tobias. Oh, look what happened to LBA. Oh, and I don't want to be the next person that is the scapegoat for this chain, or the boxing bag for this chain, for everybody to go, oh, well, it's all HCC's fault. Because ultimately, I've never been paid for anything from this chain. I've never, ever had a paycheck from this chain, unlike all of the different teams that have taken money from this blockchain. And these people that are accusing me, right? They're all part of a group that is part of the USTC repeg that took $40,000 from this chain. You've got Hexagon, who's taken nearly $200,000 from this chain. And here's me, I've got a huge substantial debt on my node from where I run it for so long when the price was so low that hardly any of us back then could afford to run. So we were all running at negative. So I'm one of those people. And other people like that are Classy Crypto, who is shut down. Other people like Crypto King. Oh, you know, all of those people have shut down. They've gone. They've moved on. I'm not shutting down. I'm not moving on, and I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. But like I said, what I'm going to stop doing is being there at every corner turn. So I can't be accused of all of these different things, right? Because this community so badly wanted to see Strathcole and Frag on a development team working on this chain. And you've seen that, right? I formed TCC to make that happen. So the last actual paycheck that was paid out on this blockchain for the development team, even even the L1 development team, was actually at midpoint last year. So it was on the 26th of the 6th. So all of these different kind of software upgrades and the DCM, all of the different things that have helped this blockchain, and the amount of work that's been put into all of the different stuff, it's been for free. And it's just, I'm at a point where you've got one group of developers that say one thing, you've got one group of developers that say another thing, you've got one group of developers that are also saying another thing. And ultimately, everybody spends so much time arguing on Twitter, bickering or trying to get one-ups on each other, that there's just not a lot of development going on. I'm tired of it. I want to make some money. I want to see this chain make money. I built an NFT project. It has the largest treasury on chain. It pays out the best rewards on chain. The only thing that's missing from this NFT project is this actual chain's price of the coin going sky high. And that's how it works with like the majority of these bigger platforms, for example, like Solana. NFT projects that launched on Solana way time back, that's how they got to this point of being worth so much. They didn't just mint out at that price. It's not, there's got to be things from both sides. LUNC Penguins was built in order to keep liquidity on the chain, and that's exactly what it does. So like I said, right, I'm tired. I just want to work on my project. I want to do all of the different things that I'm doing. And then ultimately, I don't want to have to work externally to be here. And if people think that that's a bad thing, then I just don't understand anything, and everything must be backwards here. But like I said, I am sick of it. I'm sick of people accusing me of things I haven't done. And I'm just bored of it. And I just don't want to be this person anymore that's consistently the boxing bag for people to dunk on or take a crap on it. It really annoys me. Really annoys me, and I've put up with it for so long. And anybody who thinks that, oh, you know, I could go through that and it wouldn't annoy them, you're a human. You are a human just like everybody else. And the difference is, right, a lot of these people, they use artificial intelligence to simply copy and paste your reply, whack it into ChatGPT, which is already systematically being clipped and cropped to speak exactly the way that you need it to speak and respond the exact ways you need it to speak. And you can have responses for things in a matter of seconds. It's all becoming a thing now where it's just ridiculous. And the one-sidedness, it's just all coming over like a big curtain, and it just sucks to be in my seat at the moment because of the amount I've given to this blockchain. You know, the amount that I've burnt, the loss I'm at just through my YouTube taxes, through the Let It Burn channel's YouTube taxes. We burnt, I think, like $8,000 from the main channel. And then from the Let It Burn channel, we burnt, I think, also like $9,000. And, you know, where does that leave me? Well, it leaves me at this point, doesn't it? After all of the metric sites, all of the auto compounding systems, bringing the DCM so all of these smaller validators could have an opportunity. Where does it leave me? Well, it doesn't leave me anywhere. It leaves me waking up at 5 a.m. to make a cup of tea, to have a bit of toast, to get in my car, to drive to work. It doesn't, you know, everybody's here making money, right? And like I said, I just want to make money. So I'm going to be looking at meme coins. You're going to be seeing different things on the channel. And ultimately, you don't have to watch those videos. You don't have to engage. But, you know, moving forward, right, we've got all of these different opportunities. We've got all of these different things that we could be doing, but we're so caught up with the politics of that all of these developers create. And I'm just tired of it. Like, I just don't care anymore who develops the blockchain and who does what. Let's just get it done. And if something goes wrong, the blame can go on the development group that was responsible for that upgrade. And it's as simple as that. It's at what point do we just have to keep pushing forward and just keep moving instead of just hanging up on things like the pay per job system? When ultimately, if you if you look at it, Genuine Labs, right, they've understood it's not mandatory. It was an optional thing. They've gone forward. They've proposed a spend proposal through a text proposal to begin with, which will end up as a community spend proposal, which is being approved. Okay, so they've ignored governance if the pay per job is governance. And then if I look at the official Commonwealth platform, you've got the toxic group of people copying and pasting proposals from the official back to the original toxic Commonwealth that we've all approved to avoid. So everything is on certain people's terms when it suits them, point the finger at who they like, and none of the blame's on me. I'm tired of it, right? And there's probably going to be people, oh, you know, this, that, and the other. But ultimately, Luna validators are doing nothing. A lot of the validators are doing nothing. The majority of the validators are doing nothing. And I just feel like I've been going 100 miles per hour, doing everything I can, spreading myself so thin that I haven't even had time to like work on my own LUNC Penguins project and push things out like that. It's one of those ones where it's been 2 years and I think I've given everything that I could possibly give to this blockchain. And the only thing I'm getting in return now is racism, accusations, lies, defamation, spam attacks, bots, more racism. And you can kind of get where I'm coming from, right? But ultimately, this is kind of what you get when you're on the internet. I get it. I understand keyboard warriors. But at the end of the day, 2 years worth of it. I'm tired. I get why LBA left. I get why Tobias left. I get why Ed ejected now. It's one of those ones when you're at the forefront of this, you just become the absolute boxing bag for everybody to beat on at every corner, every turn. It's your fault. You're responsible for everything. And it just totally sucks. But, you know, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and beware of scammers as well. Lots of scammers around at the moment. It's just absolutely crazy. I guess it's as the bull run's kicking in, so maybe we'll have to add that one back into the end of the videos. But, you know, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and as always, catch you in the next one.